dito sa side ng Trigon for now. Kasi Elder Titan from afar, Mirana, nag-aarrow lang yan, Tinker from the sideline. So, Spilling Global, wala silang pang-catch pa for this Tinker. So, I'll be looking at that for their last pick. Do you think na ibaban pa nila ang Storm Spirit dito?
Well, even if they ban Storm Spirit, there are a lot of options here for SGD. Kasi if you think about the timing ng Trigon, who fights during the early game? So, ang problem ng Trigon dito, they're gonna ban the Storm Spirit.
Just to be sure.
Problem ng Trigon dito is yung pampigil ng momentum ng SGD. Kasi the thing about the lineup ng SGD dito, they're not gonna stop during the mid-game. So they get a teamfight hero on the form of Earthshaker. This is likely an off-lane Earthshaker.
Yep, off-lane, and last pick for Sterling. Actually, sobrang flex pa nga eh. Kasi minsan, well, Slurk will be safe lane. I doubt mid yan against a Tinker.
I think you go for a Queen of Pain here.
Just the catch, the reach pala,
Yeah.
the reach.
Either a Queen of Pain or a Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger, the damage dealer against the Lifestealer. Kahit pa sabihin natin mag-reach siya, habulin mo lang with the Wind Run and Focus Fire.
Tapos natural MKB carrier din against Tinker. Tsaka yung power shot, para may vision ka through the tree line din.
Kasi hindi malaking problema yung Tinker, honestly. Pag umabot ng late game, it's not that hard. Even if you say na ang daming pang control ng Trigon dito, nakakatakot din yung aspect na yung Slark nagro-rotate lang during the mid game. Sinong pipigil sa kanya?
Yeah. So mahirap. They have stuns, pero yung cast time makikita ng Slark, makikita. And Zeus, the other Tinker counter, Nimbus.
Yeah.
So easy. Mapipili ka mag-BKB ng maaga.
Tsaka at the same time, if you look at the heroes of Trigon, ang tataas ng HP pool nila. So yung passive ng
Zeus
dito will deal a lot of damage. Kahit sabihin natin may Rachel Lifestealer, once it's over, talagang hindi siya pwede lumaban against SGD. Kasi less shock pa lang problema na eh. Dagdag mo pa yung Slark. At the same time, dagdag mo pa yung static field ni Zeus. So aasa talaga si Lifestealer dito sa range timing niya. He might be forced to buy a BKB even.
Yep. And tinan mo yung vision control ng Sterling Global. They have the Zeus for the Lightning Bolt D-Ward. Tapos may Slark pa sila.
Libreng wards kahit saan.
For Trigon, how are you gonna set up wards against that lineup?
You need to be very creative. Kailangan kung saan mo nilalagay yung wards na hindi makikita ng SGD. Pero even that, nakaamoy kasi ni Slark yung wards talaga.
Yep. And looking like a pretty good draft naman talaga for SGD. A lot easier to execute. Sinabi mo Tinker, once mid-game, it's not gonna be that much of a problem. Especially with the Zeus and the Slark din talaga on their side.
Yung lineup kasi ng SGD dito, it does what it does. Kahit pa sabihin natin ang maganda yung draft ng Trigon dito during the late game, walang pumipigil sa trabaho ng yung roles ng heroes ng SGD. So it's gonna be very hard on dealing the aggression. Dealing with the aggression na pwedeng dalhin ng SGD during the mid game. Pero at the same time, kailangan natin isipin, Swarly, it is gonna boil down to execution of these teams as we already have the first match between these two teams. Again, the match between SGD against Trigon. On the Radiant side, we have SGD, Nano sa kanyang Zeus, Ran po on the Leshak, Lobizi as the Bane, MCY Ortino on the Slark, and Bem as the Ogre Magi.
So tayo naman, that's Trojan on the Tinker, Mind Games on that Elder Titan, Swag on that Earthshaker, Liz on that Mirana, and Kaza on that Lifestealer.
Yeah, do take note si Tinker dito, it's Ranch from Neon Esports. So meron tayo isa ring professional player sa side ng ng Dire. Yeah.
30 seconds.
So Earthshaker against a Slark. Slark, medyo, it's not gonna be the easiest lane pa rin naman kasi Enchant Totem, that level is gonna be high, especially if it's a core shaker.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be easy para sa Slark dito. Pero
so this is a pause for Leshak and a pause 3 off lane na Ogre Magi.
Sayang yung block there.
Bounty Runes, medyo malalim sticker dito, to be honest.
May kapaglaban to. Finake na lang. Sayang daw mana.
2 for 2 Bounty Runes.
Yep, and medyo nababa kagad si Bane dito. Will probably use a lot of region. Baka mapauwi pa nga siya ng maaga because they're just gonna zone him out.
Yeah.
And saktong block pa.
Row 3 seconds time. And I think this should be the death of the Bane. No problem.
And saktong value pa mo. Ay wait, they don't even block the creeps eh. Kasi usually nakikita ko yan eh. Binablock na nila yung creeps just so magtatang yung creep curve ng kalaban sa tower.
And si Tinker dito in the middle lane should be doing pretty fine during the first 3 levels. Pero kung the level 4 and level 5, medyo kawawa na siya sa lane na yan. And looking at the bottom lane, they're running an aggressive... hindi. Umakit na yung Elder Titan. Needs to be playing with the Lifestealer. Mirana Earthshaker, not the best of dual combinations during the laning phase. And they're against a Slark and Bane. So SGD, medyo okay sila sa lane configuration sa nakuha nila dito. Ang pinakamalaking victory nila is in the middle lane. Again, the matchup between the Zeus and the Tinker.
Yun nga, sabi mo early on, I mean, the Magic Stick will do some work for a Tinker, pero once meron na yung Soul Ring or Arcane, si Zeus, it's gonna be downhill na talaga for Tinker.
Yeah, Naruto will be using a lot of his mana pagdating ng level 2. Just abuse the fact na wala pang bottle si Tinker dito. Force him to buy regens and get the regen advantage.
Double stun will connect dito, pero not enough damage for now. Pero at least Elder Titan, busan na regen yan in this early stage.
Medyo wala pa naman silang kill threat dito, especially against the Lifestealer. Pero pagdating ng level 3, itong dalawang lane na to, yung Elder Titan, hindi na siya pwede basta-basta mag-zone out dito ng dalawang heroes. Kasi kayang-kaya siya patay ng Ogre Magic tsaka nila siya.
Tsaka early on yung Rage din talaga. Rage has a very high cooldown then early on, so he can't, like, ma-fake lang yan ng isang Ignite. Or even if pump faking ng Fire Blast, can't force that Rage out.
And look at Tinker, no? He realized na hindi niya kaya makipag-trade kay Zeus, already going for the March of the Machine. Kasi if you're a Tinker, then alam mo na kaya mong i-punish yung lane. You go for the aggressive stunts muna. First 4 levels, you go for the laser and the hit-seeking. Pero kapag alam mo, in the near future, matatalo ka lang naman sa matchup, just go for the farming build, yung March of the Machine.
And wala pa naman yatang stacks na nagagawa, pero still, with an Elder Titan, one of the best stacking heroes din in the game, can stack multiple camps at once.
Yung triangle camp, actually, kaya niya i-stack yan lahat.
And that can help Tinker catch up dito. Pero Zeus, magkakaitan siya, pero Fire Blast, tatamaan dito, as well as the Split Earth. Will that be enough makunat-kunat pa rin to si Elder Titan? Pero he will fall eventually.
Alam mo, sabi ko level 3, sabi nila level 2.
Level 2.
Anong level 3?
Hindi daw kailangan.
I don't need level 3, I need level 2.
Yung Orb of Venom lang talaga yung kailangan mo.
Yeah, sobrang crucial lang for the Ogre Magi. The thing about the level 2 of the Ogre Magi is sobrang taas ng ng pressure niya. Kasi imagine, Fire Blast and Ignite, it provides a lot of control. Tapos meron pa siyang Orb of Venom dito, tsaka boosts. So no problem indeed. Tingnan mo naman Ogre Magi dito, 760 HP, 7 armor, and decent movement speed. Elder Titan, medyo mahirap na lumate at this point.
Yep. And Bloodlust pa nga ang inuna dito ng Ogre Magi. Ignite not necessary kasi may 12% slow naman daw yung Orb of Venom.
Yeah.
And yung bot lane still going pretty well for that Slark.
I think hindi niya, well, to be honest, hindi niya rin kasi talaga kailangan yung Ignite. Baka nga hindi niya lagyan kahit ng isang point. Just go for the maximum bloodlust. At mamaya didikitan niya lang yung Slark.
Yung trade talaga like trade potential din early game. Feast, pag level 1, not really scary pa.
They were able to take down the Slark on the bottom lane. Medyo weird kasi may Nightmare si Bane. Unfortunately, hindi niya nagamit to save the Slark. Bounce.
There we go.
Nice timing. And I think boy. Napasa.
Pero na-sleep?
Yeah,
Napaaga.
Hindi natanggal ni Joe.
Pwede nga dapat i-off yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Pwede nga dapat i-off yun. So, a bit of a misplay.
Hindi niya expect na ataking ka ka Stark. Hindi niya timing. And that will be another kill here on Jobisi. Just the punish here from Trigon is very good. Ooh, Nano! Taken down in the middle lane. Ranch is able to get that kill.
Illusion's helping out, definitely.
Yeah. That's the benefit of having the March build. You have the rune control. Kasi you push the wave much faster than the Zeus. At the same time, yung area na nilagyan ni Tinker ng March kanina, it was on the ramp. So hindi pwede basta-basta bumaba si Nano. Actually, mukhang bumaba nga kasi medyo bumaba din yung HP niya.
So parang naging greedy in a way, itong Zeus na to for that play. Pero still, doing pretty okay. Fourth and last hit siya dito.
Soul Ring already on the Tinker, 4 minutes in.
So that will easily help you jungle once he hits level 6. Pero
Hindi siya nag-battle, no?
Hindi.
First item is Soul Ring. Well, very good. I think buy regens, get the magic stick, then go for the Soul Ring. Kasi alam mo na hindi ka rin lane against the Zeus. Pagdating na level 6, arrow, right there.
Talagang sinecure yung bounty na yun.
Yeah. We're able to take down the Mirana, I think. Nightmare. Di umabot. Didn't get the vision. And swag dito. Chasing the Bane. Salve. Nice. That's the salve of the Earthshaker, by the way.
Space created for the Bane. Nice little team play ang pinapakita nun ng Trigon. Pero they're gonna chase this Bane down. Pero that is a lot of space created para sa Slark.
Remember yung Slark yung problema nyo. This skill would be good. Pero at the same time, may kailangan siya na problemahin. MCY is getting a lot of free farm on the bottom lane.
Pero yung synergy between the Earthshaker and the Mirana really on point. Kasi every time may Fissure, nasa-set up yung arrow. Ang ganda ng angulo.
Yung level 2 Fissure, sakto yan. Yung level 1 medyo off. Kasi I think 1.4 seconds lang yun. And yung travel time ng arrow medyo mabagal. Top lane. Leshak dito, Echo Stomp will be used from the Elder Titan. The damage isn't enough, the stun is there. Body blocks, hindi umabot. Pero with the slow from the Orb of Venom should be enough para makalayo si Leshak dito. Kazaf was not able to get a kill.
And may 2 sticks siya pa siya doon. And okay, lalaban pa rin siya dito. Pero Leshak umabot pa dito.
That's a free kill for the Ogre Magi. And the movement speed advantage on the Leshak. Medyo mabilis naman kasi talaga gumalaw ang isang Leshak. Oh, Job rotated on the bottom. Arrow! Oh, that stun didn't land from the Leshak as the rage was there from the Lifestealer. Ay nahahabulin ni Kazaf. Si Bane dito. But the Nightmare is there. Echo Stomp, tatama pa. Oh! Nadamay pa si Leshak dito. Pero wala nang follow-up ignite. Fire Blast is there for the Ogre Magi. Buhay pa rin si Leshak dito. Arrow will not connect.
Nice.
Nice stun from the Leshak.
Talagang Leshak really baited so much rotations. Kasi next stage siya eh. Wow, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Ang baba ng buhay ko, puntahan niyo ako. Bot lane will open up. Earthshaker nakikipaglaban siya dito sa Slurp. Pero the bounce forward will secure that kill leash. More than enough, and that is free agility.
Sinubukan pang kumayas.
11 agility, wala ka ng taras talaga.
Pero ito Kuya Sorley, isa pang problema ng Trigon, yung Ogre Magi is getting a lot of free farm on the top lane. Remember, ang condition ng isang Ogre Magi para manalo sa isang lane, it's not even trading. It's not even the kills. It's just the level 6. And at the same time, yung Midas niya. And mukhang mamamatay pa si Lifestealer dito. Diabolic can chase him down. And Kazaf will fall.
Medyo late, Elder Titan. Nabasa nila na magpupull here at this timing. We have this opening and they just went for it. The experience being shown sa SGD.
They know kasi na kailangan i-reset ng Trigon yung lane. Ooh. Bottom lane. Tino.
May 10 charges naman daw siya. Hindi siya masyadong top of doon. Pero not, we'll be able to regen up with that Shadow Dance.
Yeah, ito yung advantage talaga ng isang start sa isang lane. You can trade your life away. Kapag hindi ka naman tayo, meron kang pang regen with a Shadow Dance passive. So, technically, lagi kang regen advantage against your enemy.
Man, gusto niyang ikaw yung meron na to, pero no CC there. Pero top lane is getting pushed. Level 1 pa lang naman, yung Diabolic Edict ng Ashrak.
Team Ogre Magi. And I really like this play from SGD. At some point, you need to take down the safe lane tower kasi the Lifestealer,
nagtalunan yung dalawa dito.
Yung pagpa-farman ni Lifestealer, meron lang siyang dalawang option dito. It's either on his own jungle or yung triangle camp. Pero that triangle camp is reserved for the Tinker. So SGD, ini-invade kagad nila yung tier 1 tower sa may top lane para masigurado nila na itong area na to, after the 10-minute mark, it will be occupied by the Slark. So walang fa-farman si Kazaf after na laning stage.
Definitely, kaya nga nila gawin yan. Pero interesting build yung ginawa nila Shrek na may value point siya sa Lightning Storm.
It's for the slow eh. It's for the slow.
Oh. Pero rarely do I see that these days, especially in the support position.
Yeah. Kasi parang mas gusto mo yung damage on the tower at the same time against the hero, at the same time, yung stuns din from the
Splitters.
Splitter, hindi, kay Elder Titan yun eh.
Splitters, Earth Splitter yung kay Titan. Splitters yung kay
Ang tamad ang tamad ng bat. Nilagyan lang ng ER. Earth Split tsaka Earth Split.
Oo nga Creativity. Copy my homework pero change it a little.
Sa may bottom lane they're attempting to take down the Slark. Nakapwesto si Elder Titan tsaka si Earthshaker. Pero those heroes are not the best in terms of combination. Kasi after nung Fisher, i-charge pa nila Echo Stomp. Pero once na makita ni Slark yung Spirit, talagang magpa-bounce away siya kagad. That's not the best TP that you can show. Alam nila na wala yung Elder Titan sa mga lanes. Nag-TP si Mind Games dito. So, all 3 lanes ng SGD, they can definitely make some movement happen.
Kita mo yung Zeus talagang playing for the early game. Triple null talisman.
Alam mo, sabihin ko sinabi natin kanina, mahirap mapatay sa napatay pala nila.
Yeah. Medyo talagang they're just gonna take over the map here. I don't expect SGD to slow down. Talaga sa laro nila ngayon.
Just look at the sheer form of the Ogre Magi. Ooh, the damage!
Diabolic Edict. Sinare pa yan with the Ancient Camper. Doesn't really matter.
They're gonna be able to get 4 bounty runes here for SGD. So 3k gold advantage kagad ang makukuha nila. Swag will be able to TP out, pero unfortunately for him, saan siya nag-TP?
Sa base.
Saan din?
Sa base.
Sa
base nga siya nag-TP.
Yeah, kailangan niya bumaba kagad kasi mababasik tong tower na to.
Parang hindi pa nga siya tapos mag-regen, dumiretso na siya maglakad.
Yeah.
And ang hirap. Ogre Magi medyo kontrolado niya na yung top lane. Wala nang gusto pumunta dyan for the side of the raid, for the Dire.
I think you'd want to actually reverse this one, put the Slurk on the top lane. Kasi medyo reliable naman yung Ogre Magi on that lane, pero wala kasi ma-farman si si Tino on the bottom lane. Kahit pa sabihin natin may camp dyan, mas okay na ino-occupy ng Slark yung camp ng Lifestealer kasi wala naman silang kill threat against the Slark. So, okay, Majay, kayang-kayang habulin naman ng Trigon.
Yep, actually, good point.
Oh, Araw!
Yeah, Araw to tama. May follow-up ba?
Fisher? Yeah.
And still, a kill is a kill. They were bleeding for that kill. They actually lead dito sa kill chart, except yung map control definitely on the side of SGD na yun.
You have two options here no, for SGD. Put the 4 heroes on the top lane, occupy this part of the jungle, and leave the Slark on the bottom lane. Pero yung condition na yun, kailangan muna nilang basagin yung off-lane tower. So pwede nilang gawin, muna is lagay nila yung Slark sa may top, then push the tower on the bottom lane. Unfortunately, they're not built. This lineup is not best suited for pushing. Kahit pa sabihin natin Leshrac, support Leshrac kasi tayo.
And I'm thinking double Midas actually, so medyo mag-slow down yung tempo ng SGD kasi bago siguro sila mag-death ball talaga dito, I expect a neck, pero top lane splitter patama dito, the damage more than enough, pero makaka-fisher pa siya dito. And we'll try to create space for the rest, we'll secure that kill easily.
I think if you're SGD, just keep on doing that. Ramp up your aggression, ramp up your momentum. Kasi alam mo, darating yung oras na magkakaroon ka ng problema kay Tinker. Actually, boots of travel siya rito. So all 3 lanes, kayang-kaya na nila depensahan. So they need to double down on the push. It's either on the bottom lane or the top lane. You need to make something happen now. Kasi itong Tinker na to, kahit behind sila ng 4K net worth, it's not a problem for them. Ang gusto nila is yung late game. Kapag lumabas na yung Radiance, at the same time yung Blink Dagger ni Tinker, it's easy to defend all lanes.
And once, nag-rush ads din tong ES na to so they can easily just get on top of this Zeus whenever they want. Leshrac, mas-zone out siya dito. Then, Tinker, that is the power of the boots of travel. Talagang the map control, medyo mapupush back.
This is quite the late Midas from the Lifestealer. 12-minute hand of Midas. And we're gonna see Radiance come out. I think 19 minutes.
19-20.
Or 20.
Kasi parang nauubusan siya ng space You know, they're taking over the jungle, yung Radiant. Tapos may dalawang Midas pa on the side of they have Slark, they have the Ogre Magi. So, in terms of gold ramp, nasa advantage pa rin talaga yung SGD ngayon.
There you go. Ito na yung tamang movement. Place all your heroes on the top lane. Make sure na may pang-push kayo. Leave the Slark to farm. Arrow? Not correct.
Natakot na siya kasi isang bolt na lang siya doon, pero the heat-seeking missile will connect on the Zeus. Pero umuntik na nila mahuli yun. Tamang pagbaba si Tinker. I think there was a ward.
Yeah,
they were pinging it out.
Nakita nila yung Moonlight. So if you're SGD, you know na walang pang setup ng teamfight. Yung Trigon dito. Already set up the sentry wards. Kapag umakyat yung Trigon dito, mapapahamak sila.
Actually, ang ganda nga ng ginawa nila. And the rest will show them as a map na naman dito. And they're just gonna take over the jungle. So parang mag-trade. Lifestealer will now camp in the Radiant jungle.
They need to jump on the Tinker. Ang hirap na nito. Kaya ang ganda sana kanina nung may capability sila to rotate towards sa top lane nung wala pang boots of travel yung Tinker. Dapat pinush na nilang torrent to.
And once may dagger na yan, sobrang nahirapan. Yes, ads is gonna be coming up for the Zeus, pero before that,
ang hirap ng catch You need to make sure na makikita mo yung Tinker If you don't have the information, hindi mo mahuhuli talaga si Ranch on any part of the map.
And sila pa nga yung makakatore dito. It's not even gonna be a trade kasi kung gusto nila makaka-defend. The Ogre, may attack speed na yan. Working towards his... When mag-grieves yung Leshrac, tapos si Ogre yung magpa-pipe, I think yun yung hinihintay nila. They don't feel comfortable until they have those teamfight items.
Ito yung problem naman ng SGD. Na-miss nila yung window na kaya nilang i-abuse yung timing ng lineup ng Trigon. Kasi you're waiting for the boots of travel and the hand of Midas K Lifestealer. So, could have been making a lot of moves on the map. Pero mas prioritize nila yung farm ng Midas. You could have been farming the Midas on their side of the jungle. Pero ngayon, lumabas na yung mga items na kailangan ng Trigon to defend, to hold the game until umabot na tayo sa late game. So mahirap na yung aggression na hinaharap natin for SGD.
And it's like, interestingly, going for this Diffusal Blade build. Medyo late, in my opinion, pero still will help them secure kills. Pero usually, if you're playing like that, you want to play faster. If you want to buy the Diffusal on the Slug.
Blink Dagger is up for the Earthshaker. So team fight is already up for Trigon. Ngayon, nararamdaman na nila kailangan daw mag-push. Sabi ni Shanks dito, problem is, hindi na ganun kalakas yung pushing prowess nyo ngayon.
Parang tagal nga nila decide i-push nung yung bot lane tower.
Well, catapult timing naman yun, 15-minute mark. Pero na-miss din nila yung catapult timing kanina ng 10-minute mark.
Arrow, muntik na tumama doon. Muntik na yan.
Napatay pa yung catapult. Yun yung pinakamalaking, pinakamalaking factor.
Pero yung power spike ngayon ng Radiant is gonna be there kasi may diffusal blade na nga. They really have to get something out of this kasi it's a mid-game item, diffusal, and you know that's like that Lifestealer is gonna go for a Radiance.
Yeah, still good. The diffusal blade, it's meant to, assert your aggression on the Slark. Problem is, hindi nga ito yung timing na hinahanap nila. This item would have been better kung iba yung playstyle. Kung super aggressive sila for the most part ng early game natin. Blink Dagger is up for the Tinker, so huge problem for them. Pero napatay nila. Surge Shaker on the bottom lane. That's without the Echo Slam for the next 30 seconds for Trigon.
Pero tama yung ginagawa ni Lashrak doon, just cutting the tree line dun sa gilid in preparation for the push. And he can keep doing that whenever they go for a lane. Ano, medyo heads up talaga yung ginawa.
Yung Lifestealer dito, no, hindi pwede magpakita yung DNC. Yung Lifestealer hindi siya pwede magpakita sa top lane kasi nag-TP yung dalawang support sa may bottom lane. So kapag nagpakita si Lifestealer dito, mag-TP kagad USGD. Ayan, binulugan na ni Xiang. Sabi nila may tao dito eh.
Easter Lens ang next item dito ng Blues. Pero doesn't feel too comfortable kasi the daggers are coming out na eh.
The Diffusal Blade is up for the Slark. So another power spike for SGD. Uy, may nakakuli. Si Job dito, that is the Mirana na nakita niya. Ogre Magi will be able to follow up with the Ignite. And Echo Slam, there you go! Swag! Swag na talaga with Echo Slam pero napatay lang nila si Job dito, the Bane. Ogre Magi is still alive, running away. And look at the tankiness with the pipe of Insight. Actually, hood pa lang yan. And kiliti lang yung damage ng laser. Well, pure damage naman yung laser, pero yung hit-seeking kiliti lang talaga sa kanya.
After the lahat, support lang, and that was ultimate's committed left and right, pero no course to follow up, and that was it.
Tsaka hindi nila na-abuse yung spirit into the Tinker damage. Kasi think about the spirit ni Elder Titan dito, dala-dala niya yung magic side. Kapag ginamit mo yung spirit on the heroes, nawawala din yung magic resistance. So the natural 25% magic resistance, nawawala kagad. Yung pipe na.
Yan na, ang pipe, and matagal pa tong Greaves ng Lashrak kasi syempre support lang yan. Pero I think that would give them enough confidence to at least get all of the outer towers para sa Radiant. Kasi they're playing a bit too slow para sa lineup nila.
Kulang yung aggression, to be honest, for the side of SGD. That's why nakakapag-farm na mapayapa si Lifestealer dito. Sinabi natin, 19-minute Radiance medyo late pa nga. Pero
22, 23.
Kahit pa paano nakukuha niya. Robots into Midas. And Radiance is gonna be coming up soon. 20, 21, 22. Ang mahalaga dyan is makuha niya. Remember yung Tinker, yan yung taga-hold ng yung mid to late game.
And it's like naghahanap. Meron siyang gusto makita rito, pero they don't have vision talaga doon. And they're gonna go for the tower. That is a level 4 Diabolic Edict. So kung walang umano dito, mag-defend dito, they're just gonna give it.
Yeah.
They're trying to go for a bottom lane trade dito.
I'd say this is 8 minutes late, but at the very least, nakukuha pa rin ng SGD objectives na gusto nila. This area should have been occupied a while ago. Ngayon, Lifestealer, nakapag-trade na sila. Nakuha na ng Trigon yung safe lane tower sa baba. Kaya nakakapag-farm na yung Lifestealer sa jungle naman ng SGD. So if you're Trigon, walang problema na napatay na ng SGD yung tier 1 tower. Kasi yung Tinker mo, Blink Dagger na. So kahit sa part ng map, nakakapag-farm na siya. So the Lifestealer will be able to get a lot of his resources on the enemy side of the jungle.
Yeah, okay. Man, Lashrak, go na sila. Just because of that type of insight, ginago na talaga nila. He has 5 minutes too late, pero at least they're finally getting back control of the map. Kasi after that, pumakuha na nila ng outer towers, pero hold that thought. May manatawa na Echo Stamp dito, pero Ogre Magi, not the easiest skill in the world. Sa backline, may mapapatay pa si Slark, and that is gonna be the Earth Shaker going down.
Very quick trade-offs here for both of our teams. 8k gold lead for SGD. Medyo mababa yung kill score natin, 9-8. Pero they're ramping up right now, SGD. Alam nila this is the power spike. Either lens picked up here by the Tinker. So another item that will allow him to play very aggressive on the map. Pero gusto ng SGD dito, kinakat na lang nila yung waves. No resources for Trigon. And si Bane, si Job, kinokontrol niya na yung bottom lane. Just to make sure na walang mapupuntahan yung Trigon dito once they go for the next push. O Tinker, naku po, nagpakita! Hindi siya kita.
Walang vision. Ang hirap si Zeus, kaya. Wait, actually, hindi, wala.
Wala pa. Medyo matagal pa yung cooldown niya. Actually, 6 seconds. Di pa na medyo matagal.
Matagal pa.
Yeah.
And Midas off cooldown. And there we go.
BGB is up already for the Slark. So ito yung pinakamalaking power spike na pwedeng makuha ng SGD. No? Aside from the possible Blink Dagger ng Slark, it allows him to fight against Trigon without worrying about the crowd control na meron sila. The arrows, Echo Stomp, Earth Splitter. Well, Earth Splitter meron. Pero the biggest factor is it's against a Tinker. Hindi ganun kalaking problema yung laser and heat seeking Kailangan niya na tangkihin yung March. Pero mataas naman kasi yung, yung armor ni Slurk. So no
Tsaka
problem.
may Shadow Dance ka rin naman,
Exactly.
kaya okay lang.
Spirit Vessel on the Piranha.
Just to deal with that Slurk, pero very easily dispellable by Dark Pack. Oo nga eh.
Tsaka may BKB na rin.
Pero yun din yung napapansin ko eh. Parang, yes, it's a Slurk, pero parang you still need to buy that item eh.
But to be honest, I would have preferred the Rod of Athos, the catch against the Shaq, Ogre Magi, Zeus, into arrow setup. Mas maganda sana yun eh. Kasi if you're thinking about how you take down the Slurk, it's not through sheer damage, it's the control na kailangan mo. Kailangan mo lang i-lock down yung Slurk habang wala siyang Dark pa.
Yeah, let's see if this item choice will work out para dito sa Mirana. Very interesting to say the least, pero let's see. If they control the Slurk properly, kaya. Pero that's a big if.
Yeah, this is a Hail Mary play from Trigon. Wala silang kita, pero kita na nila. Sa wakas, si Slurk dito, MCY will be taken down. And that is the control that we've been talking about. Hindi nga natin naramdaman yung Spirit Vessel.
Parang wala pa yata ang charge eh. May charge na ba yun?
Wala pa.
Yun, may charge na.
Pero ganun kabilis lang yung takedown nila kay Slurk. Yun yung kailangan nila na control. Kontrolin mo lang si Tino rito, you're gonna be able to take him down.
I'm not sure if they saw it, but I'm sure they saw it. That was the fresh BKB, I think, na hindi pa nagagamit.
Mind you, blind yung jump na yun from them. Wala silang vision.
Parang Tims yung gano'n na jump.
Bigla lang nakita ni Earthshaker and hindi nakapag-react si Tino kagad. Echo Slam yun eh.
Oh, yun. Smoke break, nearest jungle, just go for it.
Saka naka-moonlight kasi.
Oo.
That's the biggest threat. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin, yung teamfight presence. Yung moonlight shadow talaga. Sobrang hirap sobrang hirap for SGD to be playing around.
Parang SGD ang dami nilang hinihintay na items.
Yeah.
For them to really feel comfortable in taking a fight.
Any Radiance Grace Warley.
Radiance and Midas, 22 minutes.
Mas lalo lang hihirap yung teamfight ng SGD from this point on. Kasi even though the Radiance is just countering the Snark, ang sakit na ng Lifestealer, if you kite him around tapos nakakuha siya ng target na pwede niyang sapakin, talagang mamamatay yun.
Tama dito. They have the catch. Nakikita nila sa sideline.
You see everything. Lifestealer, TP out mula kay Zeus. Makakali siya dito. And naiwan na si Lifestealer in the middle of the fray. The pounce will be there. And the Lifestealer will be taken down. Arrow connected on the Ogre Magi. Pero niligtas with the Fiend Skill from Pain. Pero si Ogre Magi dito, mapapatay na ni Tinker with the laser. Double kill for NCY.
Saktong bounce! Ang ganda naman!
4 staff. Ang ganda ng ginawa ni Ranchito. He bought a 4 staff. And makakali siya dito. Ranch will be able to get out. Very critical thinking hit there from the Tinker. Buying the 4 staff.
Hindi ko walang 4 staff, no way you're surviving. Kasi parang 4 staff, Ghost Scepter. Yes, a Ghost Scepter can help you, pero you know there's a Zeus eh.
Yeah.
Tapos mamaya, pag may Nimbus na yan, pag Ghost Scepter
rin
ka,
yung 4 staff, yeah.
this is so much more efficient.
If you're Slurk, what do you go as your for the next item? Blink or an Eye of Scad? Or a Manta style?
Parang kanina, parang yes na burst down siya, pero in that fight, he sustained pretty well eh. And interesting nga, ang naging usong build nung TI for Slurk was the Satanic.
Oh, for the reduction. Para hindi mo kailangan, yung status reduction, para hindi mo kailangan i-dark pack lahat ng skill.
Yup, tapos may attack speed ka pa.
Exactly.
Just the reason.
Kasi hindi mo kailangan kunin yung lifesteal talent.
Oo. Yung attack speed talent yung kinukuha over that.
Plus 15 yun, no? 15 or 10? Yung attack speed.
Yung attack speed plus 20 plus 30 yata. Pati nga, pwede naman yata natin tignan.
I think plus 15 lang. Alam ko na
it's a level 15 eh. It's a level 15 talent.
Alam ko na nerf siya. Yung kay MCY, Stark talent. Radiance na.
Ayun. Yung kay Slurk, hindi. I think he went for the lifesteal. He went for the lifesteal, so definitely not gonna go for the Tabarik.
It's really good against Lifestealer and Tinker. Kasi you can out-sustain the team. Kasi ang gusto ng dito, ang gusto ng Trigon, it's either mahuli na rin target nila, burst them down, or kite around their team fight.
Tsaka Slurk with a Bloodlust and a Bane, alam mong gusto niya matagal yung mga laban just to get that essence shift going. And Lifestealer not the highest of HP pools dito as a strength hero.
Enabling dagger. It's up already for Tino. Grabe yung item progression ni Slurk dito, no?
Talaga nag-ramp eh. After the defusal, parang mabagal. So he got kills.
Nag-break yung smoke ni Mind Games dito. Nakita sila ng SGD, so that's gonna be the gank. Already failing for Trigon.
May trap. Nasa-set dito.
Moonlight. Ibang usapan to. Is there a sentry ward here from the side of SGD? Meron. Kita sila lahat. Pero nakatala na kagad si Swag dito. Dahil siya will be the casualty here for SGD and Mamba out na kagad. Nakita sila dito. It's job.
Nice! Ang ganda ng TP.
Force up! Hindi umabot.
Pero ang ganda ng TP ha. Talagang alam niya, because they had a ward there, alam niya na right outside of vision siya. So maski may late ward, It was more than enough.
Oh, here you go, the catch from Ogre Magi. Pinorstop din siya with the Fire Blast. Napakaswag talaga nung ginawa nila yon. Arrow will not hit the Zeus. And kita nila si Tinker. Nakaabot ba yung blast? I mean yung bolt. Di umabot mind games dito. Hinahabol ni Stark. Pero again, problema nila dito is yung catch. Limited. Oh, Blink Dagger! Grabe naman. Tino with the catch. Nimbus! May force of pass.
Mahuli na huli.
Pero umabot yung ultimate ni Zeus. And they're gonna be able to take down the Tinker. 3 heroes for 1 in favor of SGD.
Yung medyo unfortunate, yung angulo ng force staff niya towards the cliff. So bumalik lang siya. Bumalik lang siya.
Wrong way.
Siyempre, sobrang split second decision making na lang yun eh. So you can't really blame Tinker for that one.
Parang kang umikot sa rotonda.
Oh,
Bumalik ka lang din.
Bumalik lang.
Stark, jumping in. Alam niya, wala yung air shaker, wala
yung
echo slam.
BKB.
Yeah.
Sobrang wala siyang kinakatakutan.
And kahit mag-echo slam, wala yung pang burst down. Ang kailangan nyo lang isipin yung echo slam, Fisher, Arrow combination. Pero even then, may Bane kasi. May saving grace siya dito.
Oh, Nightmare, if you do it frame perfectly, it's gonna be really, really hard. And I'm sure Joe Busy, with his experience, kayang-kaya niya yun.
Yeah. I think may Aether Lens na rin, yung Bane natin. Or inuna niya yung Force Staff. Kanya yung Force Staff, no?
Tapos may cast range din na talent si Bane, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos on top of the Aether Lens.
Parang si Oracle yan, yung kailangan mo ng dalawang monitor para makita mo mag-skill. Oh, naku po, ba't ka
Ang ganda naman! Perfectly placed the stance and Lifestealer.
Oh, the field script on the sidelines. Nahuli nila sa Elder Titan. 2 heroes immediately taken down here by SGD. 30 seconds for the next hero to respawn. It's
MVP
5 versus 3.
MVP ward. Right there, ang ganda. Perfectly placed. Perfect stun control. Lifestealer had no chance. And that was a fire blast instantly.
Rule number 1. Wag kang aakyat
ng high ground.
Sa high ground na wala kang vision.
Mas wala ka rin nakikitang kalaban.
Yep, and that is SGD punishing the rookie mistake here from Kaza.
Talagang experience being shown here.
Wala, tinayuan lang nila. Sabi nila, may aakyat dito at some point eh. May kakatok dito eh. Papasuwin natin, tara.
And sobrang, yung Lifestealer pa talaga. Like, yung pinaka-gusto mong target.
Solar Crest na yung Ogre Magi rito. Mind you, ang dami ng items for, sa kanya pala yung 4 staff. Hindi niya kailangan ng Blink Dagger kanina. Finor staff, ignite niya yung yung ES. Kung swag ka, swag din ako. Blink Dagger is up for the Zeus. So the immense catch on the Tinker is already there. Kapag na-Nimbus, may panghabol na si Nano.
No, may Grievous pa tong Leshrac na to. Pretty farm for a support Leshrac.
Yeah. Anong item ni Bane dito? Curious ako sa item ni Job.
Ni Joe Busy.
Required siya maganda dito eh. Aether Lens for staff.
Ang ganda nga ng position ng game eh. Parang may daggers for staffs. Talagang SGD, pina-prioritize nila yung mobility in these fights. Especially against an Elder Titan and an Earthshaker na alam mong that value for staff can spell the difference.
Saka Lifestealer, classic na yan. If you're facing against Slark tsaka Lifestealer, kailangan mo talaga ng mobility agent. Nakalimutan na nga natin yung force stuff eh. No? Parang at some point, nakalimutan natin yung force stuff. Then suddenly lumabas si Slark, naging popular na naman yung force stuff. Kasi it's one of the few items na nag-break ng pumps.
Yep. Kasi dati, you can just blink over. A pounce, wala kang pakialam na force staff is so necessary.
Sobrang ganda ng anti-mage dati kay Slark. Ngayon, kawawa si anti-mage kay Slark.
Oo nga. Hindi siya talaga makaka-blink. You have to well, you have the manta pa rin naman. Pero if the Slark meets his timing before you, sobrang mahihirapan ka.
Yun yung problema mo dati. Kasi dati, ang malaking problema na yung timing ng isang Slark lineup. Kaso ang problema yung carry matchup. Hindi kaya ni Slark talaga si anti-mage. Ngayon, nakuha niya na yung matchup, tapos problema pa ni AM yung timing. So talagang hindi ka pwede mag-pick ng AM against sa Slark.
Talagang, pataba itong Slark na to. Just items. Parang, bawat tingin natin, may bago siyang item.
Yeah. Skull Basher. Cranium Basher. Skull Basher. Cranium sa Dota 1. Skull Basher kayo. Tama.
Cranium Basher, Dota 1, Skull Basher.
Interesting kasi it goes through rage. I think hindi niya kailangan kompletuhin yung abyssal blade dito. Just go for the Ice Caddy. Nahuli si Miranda dito. Enough ba? Hindi. Makakapag-leap out pa rin si Miranda dito. Moonlight Shadow, may dust pa naman na hawak yung SGD dito. Pero they will not go for the chase. Or as I say that, habulin pa rin nila. Blink in from Zeus. Nakakita niya yung mga heroes na Trigon dito. Pero the true sight isn't really there.
And the March. Walang pakialam sa Ogre. Sa March na yan.
Walang quote, may Solar Crush siya yun. Tinatangin niya lang eh. Physical armor 18 plus 14. That's 32. That's 30% damage, physical damage sa Doctor. And ako po, mahuhuli si Kazap dito. May panghuli pa, magkakaroon pa ng Nimbus in just a second. Kita lang rin. Trigon! Ako po ginamit ni Trojan yung sarili niya 4-stop, so no way na maliligtas nila si Kazaf dito. The Lifestealer will fall. Walang buyback, 50 seconds.
Slark was so smart there. Talagang nag-shadow dance lang siya just for the extra movement speed.
Yeah.
Just to stay on top of the Lifestealer. Alam niya, he doesn't need the shadow dance defensively.
Yeah,
And that is the confidence.
Exactly. He needs the shadow dance for the movement speed. Remember guys, may movement speed bonus kasi yung shadow dance.
Nice little heads up play, Slark with the confidence. Pero yeah, I mean, yes, they took it slower than expected for the side of Radiant, pero right now they're still meeting their timings.
Yeah, Hex from the Tinker over the BKB. I would have preferred a Dagon honestly in this game. Kasi pwede nila i-burst down yung Slark. Again, just hold them with a Fissure and a Giant Totem kahit di mo i-commit yung Echo Slam. It should be enough with the Dagon build from the Tinker kasi hindi nag-IFSK dito eh. Kahit pa sabihin natin may Vitality.
Medyo glass cannon.
Yung build up, medyo glass cannon talaga yung gusto nyo mangyari dito. Kasi yung Slark, kailangan mo talaga i-burst down. Ito lang naman yung nag-iisang problema mo sa teamfight.
So
Kasi
yeah.
may Aegis na.
Yeah, yun nga. They have to do that twice. And by the time mawala tong Aegis na to, the Abyssal is probably gonna be up.
He's doubling down on the control, no? Going for the Abyssal Blade.
Plus, very good against a Lifestealer. You want that spell piercing.
Yeah. I think a priority target na rito si Tinker. Pag natalanan niya.
Parang hindi na rin siya maka-4-stop.
Yeah. Kasi blink in, BKB, hampasin niya yung Tinker habang buhay sila magampasan.
You know, pagkalapit is like lapag ka agad ng Sentry Ward and bye-bye vision. Ang hirap.
Nakaamoy.
Pag ikaw yung post 5 ng Dire, ang hirap mag-words sa game na to.
Sabi ni Tino, guys, may mga mata rito. Masyado nila akong ano yun? Ini-stock ako ng Trigon.
May paparazzi.
Ang bilis makaamoy ang isang Slark because of the Shadow Dance passive. Pero for Trigon, they're making something happen naman. They're trying to control the bottom half of the map, yung jungle ng SGD. Problem is, wala talaga silang control dito. The tier 2 is still up and hindi rin sila makapag-push. Kasi if the Lifestealer goes out, remember, ang daming catch ng SGD. Yung Nimbus, yung Fiend's Grip, yung stun ng dalawang support. Actually, hindi pala support ng Ogre Magi. Yung stun ng Ogre Magi, tsaka nila siya.
Third net worth nga pala itong Ogre Magi na to. Ang taba talaga. The power
Mayaman pa siya sa
of
Zeus.
that Midas. There we go.
Kaya marami nagtatanong bakit viable offlaner si Ogre Magi. This is why. You don't occupy a space in the map. You don't get the resources na para sa carry mo. Just need the Midas, di ba? And at the same time, panalo yung laning stage mo once na mag-level 6 ka. Wala kang pakialam kahit 5 or 10 deaths ka, pero wag naman. Basta mag-level 6 ka lang, okay ka na.
10 to 15 minutes, parang you feel invincible as that hero.
Uy, si Slark, nag-wind ranger. Ayo.
Wala, yun nga yung power ng Shadow Dance Yes, he can tank a bit and then just reset
Akala ko yung power ng Shadow Dance, nagiging wind ranger siya.
Pwede ko mag-axe para lang.
May Abyssal Blade na yung Slark ha.
Ngayon with an Aegis, ang hirap.
Just waiting for the proper timing. Unfortunately, hindi niya makita yung Tinker. Lifestealer is doing his best, split pushing on the top lane. Pero may Zeus kasi na may TP tsaka boots of travel. So no problem in terms of
yung global presence talaga, it's there.
Exactly.
And if they really want to go for that Tinker, pag ma-smell out nila somewhere, they can just go for a Wrath for the Vision. Kasi at this stage in the game, you know the Wrath is just for Vision Yung Nimbus mo na talaga yung totoong ultimate mo.
Alam mo pag na-timingan ni Nano si dito, si Tinker, the way you time the Nimbus kasi is kapag nakita mo yung unang batch ng March, mag-Wrath ka kagad. Kasi yun na yung signal na nagre-rearm yung Tinker. Tapos lagyan mo yung Nimbus, yung konting adjustment lang doon sa pinaglabasan ng March.
Tapos may opening ka pa doon.
Yeah. They're looking for the Lifestealer here. Alam nila na kanina pa nandito si Kazaf, pero one step ahead, si Kazaf dito nag-TP na kagad sa kanyang base.
Palaki ang gold lead dito ng SGD.
Yeah.
Yes, nasa-shove out nila because of that Tinker, pero eventually mahuhuli naman siya dito.
Yeah.
And there, actually, ang ganda nga ng position. I just split second too late on that blink. Kasi sakong-sako Na-telegraph niya Dito yung March, angulo-angulo.
Alam mo, hindi lang words na Minitino no, pati hero. Yung Pounce kanina, that was blind. Sabi niya, may dito may tao dito
Siya parang alam mong marunong din mag-Tinker, yung player na yan, kasi basang-basa niya
Hex is up already for the Tinker. So, umabot na tayo sa late game potential ng Trigon. Hindi na to super dominant for the side of SGD. Remember, kaya pa rin i-burst ng Trigon si Stark. And ito lang yung nag-iisang problema nila sa teamfight. Sa Zeus, yes, sabihin natin, ito yung catch sa heroes ng Trigon. Pero if wala yung Stark, walang problema kahit hulihin kayo ng Zeus.
Huli niya dito! Perfect place na hindi. The save will be there. Talagang tinulungan ng lahat ng supports. And he will survive on a sliver of health dito. Kala ko sure kill na yun Pero mahuli. Mirana, well, you pay the price for saving your core. Yes, you will go down dito. And Rage TP out on that Lifestealer and talagang just scrambling to survive yung mga players dito.
Muntik na si Ranch, pero grabe talaga yung value ng force staff na binili niya. Kanina pa niya nililigtas sa sarili niya, hindi kailangan ng kampe.
Kala ko sure kill na yun eh. Oh, look at this!
Oh, wala kang vision dyan! Nako po!
Oh, but the Hex is there and he is fine up. Split second too late on that Nimbus. I think it was CD yata. Feeling ko CD yan kasi that would have been insane.
Oy, yun lang! Nahuli niya yung pinakamalaking kill na pwede niya makuha. Oh, bounce, pero may rage pa. Si Kazap dito. Aabot ba? Hindi. Grabe, dotang-dota yung Trigon. Kanina pa na nililigtas yung mga nauhuli ng SGD. Yung Tinker kanina, rule number 1 na wag kang magpupunta sa lugar na wala kang vision. Pero fortunately for him, meron siyang force staff.
Force staff saves lives talaga.
I'm curious lang ako, ba't di niya in-abyssal beat kagad?
Oo nga nagulat din ako eh. Parang naging confident yata siya, nakakuha siya ng isang stun. So parang, yes, magkakaroon na ng isang stun dito. No need for that abyssal.
Ganda rin ng discipline ni Ranch eh. Hinihintay niya talaga matapos yung Dark Pack.
Bago siya mag-hex.
Talagang clinic niya yung Slark. I'm pretty sure clinic niya yung Slark para makita mo yung debuff. Yung debuff ng Dark Pack.
Yes, Tinker. Definitely, kasi talagang, kung inagahan niya yun, that would have been a sure kill sa kanya with the abyssal blade available. Fortunately, the Nimbus, wala siya nun. I think just a split second talaga.
Again guys, sa mga nanonood dyan sa labas ng
dumadami na. Dumadami na.
Pwede kayong pumasok. Admission is free. Pwede kayong maupo. Walang problema dyan.
And I like this pickup from the Lifestealer. Just if they manage to catch that, Slark with that, so talagang undispellable.
Yeah.
And 3 seconds you could take it away from the BKB or that Shadow Dance.
And next item for the Slark for the Lifestealer would be Assault Keras. So nandun na yung man fight potential ng Trigon dito. The Lifestealer will act as a beef tank for the Tinker to get the space.
Exactly, same spot na naman, just a second too late on the Slark. Talagang alam na alam niya kung saan yung pwesto based on that march.
Sabi niya may dito may mech, may goblin mech. Sa mga nag-auto-chess dyan. May goblin mech dito sa may punuan.
Mahanap ko yan. And interesting, talagang double down on that glass cannon build ang gustong gawin ni Slark with his next item.
I'm curious to see kung ano yung next item niya dito, ni Nano. After the Agram Scepter. E-Blade would be nice. Hex would be nice as well. Oy, naku po! Inabangan! Medyo busy experience. Pero Fisher is there, Hex. Nakakapag-force up pa si Trojan dito. Nire-rearm na outside of the Nimbus range. Ang ganda ng Nightmare. Trojan dito hindi makablink. Pero mapapatay pa rin nila si Tinker. And si Jobizi rin will fall. Pero that's a bigger kill na nakuha ng SGD. That is the Tinker na napatay nila. Job playing out of his mind. Nahuli pa ni Tino si Mind Games. That is the Elder Titan down. Both of the heroes naman may buyback. Pero that's that's both crucial kills going in favor of SGD.
Yun talaga, no? Pag super high level, alam na alam nila kung paano maglaro itong Tinker. Yes, you have that blink dagger. Pero if the enemy knows how the Tinker plays, mababasa at mababasa. It's not just the Slark, pati yung Bane. Nakita mo yun with Jobizi, just in the perfect position.
Kahit sabihin natin may ward zone, inabangan niyo yung wave eh. Yan yung wave control na hinaharap ng SGD. May nag-push nung lane na yan and umabot sa point na kung ikaw yung Tinker, gusto mo i-defend. So alam nila na itong Tinker na to pupunta sa mga ganitong lanes para ayusin yung equilibrium. Tatalon si Tino dito on the backlines. Abyssal Blade is there. Mapapatay nila Lifestealer 80 seconds without buyback. Trigon will be forced to fight 4v5 pag nag-respawn ay Tinker. 15 seconds, wala pa si Ranch. Arrow will connect on the Slark pero meron Dark Pack. Si Tino rito. They will be able to get a tier 3 tower, the first tier 3. And the next is the Shrine. Pero wala silang pakialam sa Shrine. Gusto nila tanggalin yung rocks in the middle lane.
Gusto ko yung discipline Tinker not buying back nung denied yung Lifestealer kasi Zeus was available. Zeus is just waiting for that Tinker to show and can just go for that Nimbus Wrath play and
layo nung range yung Hex
with the Ether Lens,
lagpas screen.
But yeah, that will be the first set of Raxus. They can go for more dito. Matagal-tagal pa naman na wala si Lifestealer. Pero they're gonna play discipline. They're gonna go for Shrine muna, I think.
Saka I like the discipline from Tino din. Nung nag-respawn yung Tinker, hinayaan niya yung Lashak na mag-push. Kasi alam niya, the only condition na mamamatay siya during the team fight is ma-hex siya, Echo Slam, Arrow, Echo Stomp, Earth Splitter. That's the only thing that will kill him.
Yung tuwala sa kakampi.
Exactly. Pag hindi mo binigay yun for Trigon, it's really hard, almost impossible even, to take down the Slark.
Kung paano nakakatawa, kasi on paper, maganda lineup ng Trigon in terms of team fight.
Yeah.
Pero actual execution against a Slark that is this fat, mas may Lotus Orb pa. Ito ang matcher na to. So.
Tsaka at the same time, kung alam mo kasi yung conditions na papatayin sa'yo, may mga naka-layout na conditions. Oy, nahuli na naman! Si Trojan dito, hindi siya nakapag-BKB! And remember, kakabili na lang yan, wala siyang buyback. 70 seconds, SGD. They can definitely abuse this window na walang pang-depensa ang Trigon.
Kasi doon na mamahay na talaga dun eh. Alam niya na wala si Tinker. Nandiyan pa rin siya.
Basang-basa mga kaibigan, uminom ng Thunder Super Soda. Super sa sipa. Talaga sinipa niya yung Tinker sa bottom lane. Arrow, just to make sure na walang wagon dito ang SGD. Pero there's a double damage Slark na hahampas ng Torre nyo.
Nasa mid pa sila dito actually. So, hindi ka just transition it. With that Solar Crest, ang ganda na talaga. One of the best new items. Feeling ko man-nerf talaga yun sa patch na to.
Yeah, for sure.
Sa upcoming patch.
Sobrang ganda kasi ng value eh. Oh, Arrow, bounce away. Sa kabilang side siya ng Fisher, pero X-Tumble not connect.
Parang kinalimutan siya ng konti nung nag-iba yung item build-up kasi ang hirap na for a support to buy it.
Yeah.
Pero nung laman na ng kalaban kung ano yung value niya, parang mas may prioritize na siya over a Lotus Orb.
Yeah, medyo medyo madaya kung isipin mo. It's a free butterfly. It's a free hyperstone. At the same time, Courage of Medallion sa kampiyon mo.
Oo.
Diba? So, ang laki ng value na nakukuha mo out of this item na Courage of Medallion na nga siya, dinagdagan mo lang ng Talisman of Evasion.
Iba talaga, ang pinaprovide. Talaga yung itemization, yung feeling kong nakikita ng teams ngayon eh. Kasi if you look at the international, yung itemization ng mga top tier teams, kikita mo talaga, they play to support each other, yung mga itemizations. And this is what I like to see. Kasi parang, yes, you can just go for a dagger, but no, you'll go for that force staff. You'll go for that extra sustained team fight item.
And Trigon dito, although they already have the Tinker, the Aegis is on the hands of SGD. And may keso rin yan. So the amount of re-engage na pwedeng gawin ng SGD dito during their push, so high.
So parang kinukulang pa ba sa crowd control ang Overmagi nito? Look at his next item.
Naka-invest pa yung Slark. May nasa Moonshard. May Moonshard na yung Slark natin dito. May MKB. Ang daming items ni Tino rito.
May Bloodlust pa siya.
Yeah.
Ano? Yung Bloodlust talent ba yung kinuha ni Overmagi?
I'm pretty sure. Yun.
Bloodlust talent.
Most of the time yun yung kinukuha eh.
Oo nga, parang hindi naman kailangan yung HP. Especially against the Lifestealer. Ayaw mo siyang bigyan ng extra sustain.
Yeah. Alam mo yung Lifestealer natin, forced to buy a Linked Sphere para lang hindi siya ma-abuse sa Blade of Stark.
Oh, during that rage.
So yun yung mga problems na kakaharapin mo if you're a Lifestealer na hindi gagana talaga yung Lifestealer sa draft. You're forced to buy these items na hindi talaga natural itemization path na isang Lifestealer. The BKBs, Linked Sphere, hindi yun yung gusto mo eh. You'd want to play a very aggressive
Kasi behind, like, that's the problem if you're behind eh. Nakikita mo yung items na binibili ng kalaban, you have to adjust. Parang kunyari, nauna mag-butterfly yung kalaban, so kailangan mo mag-BKB, something like that.
Yeah.
And seeing how far ahead this Lurk is, Lifestealer is struggling.
Hindi na problema, to be honest, yung Radiance, may MKB na. MKB na si Slurk. So they're just looking for the proper jump here. I think if you're SGD, put the Zeus on the top lane. Let him push that lane.
So he can just TPN naman eh.
Yeah. Oh, kumalon na, swag dito, pero hindi pa i-comment yung X time. It's just the Leshrac na nagpo-push ng tier 3.
Yun mo humaharap yung position for Leshrac with that type of insight, Lotus Orb at Guardian Greaves.
Yeah.
Talagang tanky, very, very tanky, despite his items.
Alam nila kasi yung nag-iisang kondisyon dito ng Trigon is the catch on the Slark. So as much as possible, don't give any opportunity for Trigon to get that condition. So they're just letting this Leshrac. Oh my God, the burst! Mapapatay si Kasan dito. Meron siyang buyback though, pero umakit na. Si Tino, look at the attack speed on the Slark. Sobrang taas ng damage output ni Tino. They're gonna be forced back. Forced to back kasi wala silang 3 point dito.
Sayang. Medyo nagkamali ng angulo.
Diba sa blade? Tumalong yung Earthshaker, mapapatay. Si Swag dito, 70 seconds without the ES. Now,
The spot is BKB, so alam nilang walang buyback yan.
Lifestealer, kailangan niya mag-buyback dito. Tinker is trying his best to defend the lane, pero makukuha pa rin ng SGD yung range racks.
And Lifestealer having to buy back there doesn't really feel good kasi alam mo yung you're basically equal to the net worth ng Leshrac at this point and it's not feeling good.
Di pwede lumabas yung Lifestealer. Pwedeng ulitin ng SGD yung ginawa nila kanina. Blink in, Fire Blast, then suddenly a combo from the Zeus, tapos yung Abyssal Blade pa from the Slark. Off cooldown na yung Abyssal Blade ni Tino rito. He's just looking for the jump. Ako po, nakikita niya si Kazaf at sa may left side.
Pero tamang bounties lang daw muna. Ano gagawin dito?
Double damage pa na pwedeng makita yung SGD.
Yaman na rin talaga ng Leshrac na to. No?
Tingnan mo, hindi na nila pinapansin yung Wiso may top lane, no?
And Tinker is scared then. Tinker doesn't really feel confident kasi alam, there's so much ways
Yeah.
of dealing with him right now eh.
Right now, SGD, they're just controlling the map of Trigon. Bawal lumabas ng base. Ang lumabas, mapa-fire blast, ignite.
I think naamoy na ni Slark. Oh, yan na. Nakita niya na. Nakita niya na yung favorite rune in the late game.
Oh, wag kang lalabas yan, Gaza. Pag ikaw nahuli ka, ito may nahuli sa tigilid. And there you go, fire blast into the wrath of the Zeus. Mamamatay sa Elder Titan. Does have to buy back though. Pero will you commit it?
I mean, it's 30 seconds. Last set of Raxas. If they go for it, kung lang siya mag-buy back. Pero Lashrak, but isa lang yan. He is taking care of that tower.
Yeah, siya lang talaga yung pwede mag-push dito for the side of the Esports that is there. And this one dito, hindi aabot. The PN script is on the Lifestealer. Asan yung fire blast? There we go. It will connect. Mapapatay nila. Si Kazab dito, no buyback for 120 seconds. Kaka-buyback lang nga, remember, there's a double damage Lord pa na nag-aabang on the backlines with the Aegis. Pwede niya talunan kung sino man yung makita niya rito. Pero the priority target is the Tinker. Jumping in on the backlines is the Ogre Magi. Gusto niya mahanap yung heroes ng Trigon dito. Subukan yung lumabas. Tino, just slowing down the rocks. Mapapatay nila si Earthshaker dito. Even godlike for Tino, hindi pa nila mapatay yung Stark. And GG has been called. Trigon will succumb to the pressure. That is SGD. And with experience, they're gonna be able to take game 1 of this best of 3 series.
And yes, siguro confident talaga sila sa Tinker nila. Pero unless it's a last pick, I really don't feel that Tinker is really gonna be easy to pull off. Kasi they had, like, even before that, they had the vision. Tapos nakakuha pa sila ng Zeus. And that was just it.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be a very, very hard Tinker game.
Sinabi natin kanina, diba, during the drafting stage, even if you have the Tinker and you have a Lifestealer, it's not the best late game lineup kasi andun yung catch, andun yung specific matchup ng Bane into the Lifestealer and Zeus into the Tinker. So the draft was already good for SGD. It's meant to succeed even during the late game parts. So the natural progression is, ang gusto lang ng SGD rito, kunin yung early momentum and kahit mawala yung momentum natin, just skill. Kaya nga nakamidas yung dito, yung Slark tsaka Ogre Magi. Hindi sila nagmamadali kasi alam nila, kaya din nila lumaban during the late game.
And thinking of it, di ba parang usually, ang nauuso sa meta natin ngayon, it's the ramp eh. It's the ramp game eh. For you to pick 2 heroes, Tinker and Lifestealer, that is just gonna farm for the first 20 minutes of the game. Tapos kalaban yung Ogre Magi, na alam mo lane dominator, 10 to 15 minutes, he makes so many things happen. Level 4 Bloodlust very early on, and Facebook Midas. Wala na sila magawa. It was a one-man space creating para sa Ogre.
Although it was not a clean game from SGD. Let's say
it's a bit slower.
Hindi nila nakuha talaga yung mid game. Kasi if you think about it, meron kang dalawang heroes on Tinker and Lifestealer na wala talagang ginagawa. Nagpa-farm lang sila for the majority of the mid game. And SGD, ang ginawa nila is nag-farm din. Nagkaroon pa nga ng space yung Trigon dito, which they abused to succession kasi umabot din naman tayo ng late game. So
greedy din kasi.
Greedy din naman talaga kasi yung lineup nila. So SGD, may mga mishaps din here and there. Pero still, nandun pa rin yung experience yung catch kay Tinker kanina na parang naramdaman nila na, uy guys, kailangan na natin yung huliin yung Tinker, hindi na maganda yung pakiramdam na nagkakaroon siya ng maraming item. Kasi nagiging malinaw na yung condition ni Tinker na Hex is all that he needs. Mahuli niya ng Slark, yun na yung condition nila for the late game. So SGD, they had the right idea na wag natin paabutin dun sa point na magiging malaking problema talaga with Tinker. Ito yung first early rotations. Ito yung sinasabi natin na talaga magsasucceed yung laning stage ng SGD. It's because of the nature of the draft. Yung specific matchups, at the same time yung lane configurations. Of course, we'd expect them to have a decent or good early game start talaga. Pero come the mid game, hindi talaga nila nakuha yun eh. Hindi natin sinasabi na hindi nila ginawa, pero hindi talaga nila naging priority.
Kaya parang once lang nila nagawa, yung bursting the Slark from 100 to 0 in that smoke play. They should have done it more if they wanted the chance. Pero yeah, Bane, Joe busy on that Bane, just doing so much. Ang ganda ng mga Fiends grip setup niya, just making so much space. Diba yung early game, yung pinahinabol siya ni Mirana tsaka ni Earthshaker. Yeah. Gave so much space for the Slark to allow him to have this dominating performance.
Yeah, tsaka we've talked about how SGD, after 18 minutes, finally they recognize na, guys, kailangan natin push yung tier 2 sa may tower, yung tier 2 tower sa may top lane kasi yung Lifestealer nakakapag-farm sa may bottom lane. Thing about that is they should have pushed it before 15-minute mark. Kasi the Lifestealer will occupy your jungle, pero the problem is, may condition din yung Trigon dito na bago ma-occupy ng Lifestealer yung jungle ng SGD, kailangan nila i-push yung tier 1 tower. So the way that they should have done that is place the 4 heroes na meron sila sa may top lane, push the tier 2, and leave the Slark on the bottom lane. Kahit mamatay siya ron, he can defend that lane kasi, let's be honest, sobrang hirap patay na Slark in this game. So the tier 1 tower will stand for SGD kahit pa after 15-minute mark, you just leaving the Lifestealer without any room to farm. Kasi, yun nga yung condition niya eh. Kailangan ma-occupy niya yung space sa may bottom lane, pero kailangan din nilang para ma-clear yung condition na yun, kailangan nilang makumuha na yung tier 1 top lane. Pero hindi nila nagawa. SGD, it's a bit slower game for them, pero they made it work.
I think they were just like, they didn't want to make the early game mistakes. Kasi if they went all in sa mga rotations nila, baka nagkamali sila, and they just didn't want to take that risk. So they just went double Midas. We know we can take this late. It's a lot slower than we expected. Kasi in-expect ko by 20 minutes, wala nang outer tower.
Yeah.
Yung Dire. Pero that didn't happen. Still naka-farm yung kalaban, pero even if the items were there for the Tinker and the Lifestealer, team fighting was just so hard.
Yeah, it's a confidence from SGD na kaya nga natin i-late game. Pero minsan kasi medyo mapapahama ka na doon na kapag sabihin na natin kaya mo i-late game, what if magkamali ka sa late game? It leaves you into a situation na konting mali mo lang, talo ka na. When you could have done so much better during the mid game. Again, it's not a clean game from SPT.
Yep.
One mistake here, especially from Tino, kunwari, maklear ng Trigon yung condition nila, mapatay yung Slark, it will cost them so much. Kasi pare silang late game lineup, tapos kapag nagkamali ka, you're facing a lineup na wala ka nang sagot kasi napatay yung Slark mo. So, it would have been better lang to secure yung mid game. So, meron pa ring space may room for error pa rin naman yung SGD pagdating ng late game, pero it's just much smaller.
Tsaka yung heroes na binibigay lang ng SGD na humaharap, it was just either the Ogre or the Leshrac. Not really priority targets, pero sa kalahapan, nakikita nila lagi, we talked about it on draft Lifestealer lang yung kayang humarap sa lineup nila. Yes, the Earthshaker got a lot of farm, may BKB siya, may Ag Scepter siya, pero he didn't really feel like a core. He felt more like a third support. In that game. Kasi talagang Lifestealer left on an island most of the time. Yes, Tinker was in the backline, pero nasa-split up lagi yung fight With the Blink Dagger on the Slark, almost perfect taunts left and right. Ang hirap.
Saka alam nga ng SGD, this is them showing their experience and discipline. Alam nila na yung draft ng Trigon dito, literal na walang pwedeng promonta. Even the Lifestealer cannot frontline for the Trigon. Kasi nakita naman natin kanina, diba? Na-burst lang siya. Fire Blast, Nimbus, Wrath. Di na nga enough na yung burst damage.